opened in 2020 and immediately one of the main attractions here on the Las Vegas Strip. Welcome, everyone, to Allegiant Stadium. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the New England Patriots and the Las Vegas Raiders. We're through the first quarter of the season. Hard to believe, I know, as we kick off in this Week 5 contest. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada and Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New England Patriots and the Las Vegas Raiders. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. And off we go from the desert. On the return is Dante Thornton. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
A run, and this is Ashton Genty. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Raider first down.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big gain, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare him to stop it.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Forced out wide. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Back to the air once more on second down. That's caught by Bowers. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
He's going to take a shot down the field. That's caught! And he'll take it on in. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Las Vegas. His 4th TD grab of the season. The extra point is good. And the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll go play action with May. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Working free downfield, it is Williams. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
28 yards. And the Patriots first down. A 28-yard gain. First down, New England.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. This one intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky this didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. Got him.
By
Jeffrey Simmons getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive. play fake. He'll look to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
So I'm not really sure if that would have mattered, Mike. I don't think they were going to have enough to pick up the first down either way. But at least if that ball's completed, third down's just a little bit more manageable. Because now after the incomplete, they find themselves in third and pass.
On third down, they go with Genty. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3.
No real surprise here, Mike. I think with the way their defense is playing, they decide to just play it safe, short run, get the ball a little bit closer for their kicker here on fourth down, and just make sure they end this drive with points. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
To return, it's Antonio Gibson. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
To throw on first down is May. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
The 35-yard line.
Now the former Buckeye, it's Travion Henderson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First and 10.
That's good for our Patriots.
Again, it's Henderson. Finds room inside the 40. An electrifying run, bringing it all the way inside the 15-yard line. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
Flush to his right. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, New England. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. He's got it, and the Patriots are on the board. It's 10-7.
Raiders 10, Patriots 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return is Thornton. And they'll force him out of bounds right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Escaping to his left. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick. Picking up the first down.
First and 10.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage. Tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the first down.
And he is going to run it all the way down near the red zone. A big-time play for Vegas. An even 40 yards.
Las Vegas, first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Forced to his right. Now he'll run it. And And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
At the 11-yard line.
And this is one of the downfalls to man coverage, Mike. Anytime the defender's eyes are so locked in on their responsibility, there's not a lot of guys with eyes on the quarterback. In this case, he escapes the pocket, becomes a runner, and there is a lot of room to operate.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. 10-7 is the score. And we're back in Vegas after this. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football as they've got it with 1st and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And not liking anything downfield, he'll just get this to the sideline. It is incomplete.
And while the play results in an incompletion, I think these are the type of decisions from a young quarterback that you're okay with. If the play's not there, if you don't feel good, throw the ball away, don't turn it over, and let's live for the next play call.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Flushed to his left. This is hot toward the side of the end zone. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Vegas. Point after try, forthcoming. It's up and good. And the Raiders will get out in front 17-7.
Patriots 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. Here's May to throw it on 1st down. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
It's a pickup of 46 yards. And the Patriots first down. A gain of 46 yards on the play.
May now on 1st and 10.
Patriots.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd
And there's a great example of the pressure altering the quarterback's plan. They need to continue to get him off his spot, continue to make him speed through those progressions. I think if they can continue to do that, they're going to find good success.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Touchdown, Patriots. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year.
His kick is good.
And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
On the return is Thornton. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Thornton on the return. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
throw here to begin the drive. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
A loss of 11.
Harold
It's
Landry in there for the sack, his 4th on the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On the ground, it's Genty. Got room at the 30. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A big play there for the Raiders. 38 yards.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Now timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. He'll drop to throw. That's complete to the rookie's 2nd-round pick. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. He'll look to throw. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. Now they'll set up to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Brandon Echols.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down. The field goal unit going to come on for the Raiders. They'll put this one down at midfield. Here comes a 60-yard attempt. His kick is good. From 60 yards out, he's got the leg to knock it through.
And you talk about having confidence in your kicker, Mike. I mean, to send him out there to kick from midfield, and what does he do? He repays you with that confidence with a 60-yard field goal. I mean, that was something else.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
A gain of 4.
On second down, it's May. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Gain of 22 yards. That's good for a Patriots first down. A gain of 22 yards.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Working out of the gun, it's May. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, and now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chin. And the Raiders are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flat. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
Back to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half. And just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
To the air now on 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 2nd and 10, Bill, trying to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
You know, this is something that we typically see out of maybe a more veteran quarterback, not necessarily a rookie, but just having a really nice sense of game management, throw the ball away, and live for the next down.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. And now it's 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
The field goal unit going to come on for the Raiders. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Raiders going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision, as this ball comes out to the 35. On 1st and 10, here's May. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. New England going to take their 2nd timeout. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime.
A gain of 16 yards.
From out of the gun, here's May. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he's going to be taken down, but a nice return up past the 35-yard line.
And while he's still a rookie and he's going to have his ups and downs, this is the player they thought they were getting when they selected him in this previous year's draft. I mean, he looked almost like a savvy veteran there, baiting that quarterback into that throw. He had great anticipation. He was on time in his drive, and then he plucks that ball out of the air, and he almost looks like a wide receiver.
They'll look to throw. In the middle, he's got Tucker. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Now a timeout signal for him, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
He'll look to throw here on first down. Going up top. That is hard. And he will score. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Las Vegas. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. The PAT, up and good. And the Raiders add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball is going to come out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it, and that's going to bring an end to this first half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. There's the big tight end back. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
That's good for a Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
They'll run. It's Henderson. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yards. Once more, it's Henderson. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
And the Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
To throw now, May. On the run to the right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From out of the gun, they're going to run with Henderson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
3rd down and 6.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. He'll get this out to Henderson. And he's going to be marked short of that first down. How do you want to play it? They need almost 2 full yards. Decision time. 4th down. They'll try it now with Henderson. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
And this is the tricky element of these deep balls, Mike. You want to hit the guy in stride. You want the touchdown. You want the beautiful highlight play. But sometimes you're better off underthrowing a receiver than you are overthrowing them, because as we see time and time again throughout the league, an underthrown deep ball, more times than not, leads to a pass interference call.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there, Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him and leads to an incompletion.
He's got a first down, past the 25. Still on the move.
Players don't reach breakout